I gotta try to scan that, bro. It has to be something. Oh, the freaking red eyes might mess it up. It's not working. I couldn't scan it. Let me know in the comments if you could. Hi, my name is Jordan Orm. I'm a professional music video editor for artists like these guys. Wait a second here.
First we rockin', that's how we roll. Rock is hot cause X flip that dome. Talk is down, there's no sticks and stones. That's connected like tic-tac-toe. Lights go out and my pack just grow.
Oh my goodness! I'm sorry guys, this might be the last video from me. RIP the Jordan Orm channel. This is like XG woke up, but like on steroids. Opening up, we have this mask, right, with a QR code on it. And then we reveal this like fat guy, which looks like he's drawing like life essence or blood from everyone, and he has just a bunch of subordinate drones. Very bad guy. Also, we have some meteors falling from the sky. Turns out it's XG. They're aliens. That's kind of their concept that they're going with. They are infiltrating this horrible society and system where this one powerful guy is sucking on everybody else's blood, and there are faceless QR codes.
First we rockin', that's how we roll. Rock is hot cause X flip that dome. Talk is down, there's no sticks and
This is
stones.
ridiculous.
Lights go out and my pack just grow. Opposition, my prey, my foes.
Ooh.
Hunger, bring that smoke. You don't want no smoke.
That.
Opposition, my prey, my foes.
Ooh. So in the audio, we're getting this like kick drum. How can we emulate that with editing? Well, let's just take this wolf POV shot where we're coming from inside the mouth of the wolf, and we just keep repeating that shot. So we repeat that on every single kick on that. So we visually get a repeated pattern that matches the audio pattern that we're hearing. Super simple, but you don't see people doing that very often, editorially. Like repeating shots. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so these aliens come to Earth into this bad society and start just there's a light in everybody up. Just absolutely obliterating them. This is really not good, especially since our society is looking more and more like this dystopian one. I don't want flower aliens coming to blow me up. That would be, I mean, maybe I do. If I'm just one of these QR code faces, shoot me. Okay, this is getting a little bit crazy. But here's the thing. These are not bad bullets. They're actually like dressed in flowers, they're dressed in nature, they're dressed in everything that's the opposite of this society, which is cold and drab and dark and industrial. I'm sucked into the story here because whenever they shoot, it seems like they destroy them, but also maybe they're trying to improve them, reestablish nature onto the planet. Because like flowers explode. Here's a question I have for you two. This scene right here when she's just lighting everybody up with her little flower gun, is it too chaotic? Honestly, that's the question I have. We're gonna answer it at the end. Is this video too much? Woke Up was almost too much. It was crazy good and the editing is nuts, but is there such thing as too much editing? Good question. Ponder that, because this whole scene is nuts, where there's just flashing sparks, like intercutting close-ups for seemingly no reason. That rip transition, bro. I love the film. I love the use of black and white. They use black and white like crazy. But using the arm, she just made a motion like this. And they went ahead and went with a little rip transition down the middle, especially because the next shot subject is right in the middle. Right at the beginning of the rip, we're already knowing where we're supposed to look. Beautiful. I like how they use the dinner scene for when she's saying, I cook. Fair. Oh, the whole city's exploding? Ooh. Okay, simple stuff. I mean, obviously there's insane amount of VFX in every single shot. I'm not a VFX artist. I can't break that down. Excuse me. After watching this video, my stomach is upset. And I'm allergic. But little simple things like this, the repeating arm movement, super easy to do. All you have to do is as somebody moves their arms down, that's the original shot, you just do a freeze frame and mask out every single arm at a particular given spot. And then you can create a really cool radial effect, just like this.
Going down, nothing can stop her and dangerous, so don't play with us, could be dangerous. So run if you hear the sound, 'cause that's how we howl.
XG is like nothing I've ever seen. Like nothing I've ever seen. XG is like, yeah, hello, Guinness Book of World Records. How much VFX can we put into a video? We're gonna smash that. So a couple things I'd like to point out is just finding some element that's similar between two shots and using that as a transition point. These glowing lights all throughout it. We have a big circle. Okay, so what can we do to transition this shot to the next shot? It seems like they both have glowing lights. So all they did was a simple dip to white and use some VFX to take this little glowing piece and attach it to the glowing planet that's behind her. Or maybe it's the moon, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, they both have glowing elements. We use the glowing element as a transition. Genius. And then, check this out. Vertical blurs all over the place, super helpful. I literally just talked about this last week with the Baby Monster drip video. There's a quick vertical blur between shots, super helpful. And then we do another directional blur right here and some blend modes. So this is our original shot. And then we take other moments of that shot and overlay them, put them on a blend mode, add a little directional blur. And then you're getting like a really interesting, layery, grainy skeleton effect. And obviously you can do literally whatever you want in these videos because they're aliens. It's like a creative director's dream. Like there's no limits. That's why their videos are so nuts. Like there's the costumes are no limits. Everything has no limits. Now, we're having a lot of slow shots here. Everything is very slow, which I appreciate, all right? Because there's moments in the verses where I'm like, this is a lot. I can't even follow what's going on because we're cutting so fast. But this slowness in between the raps where we have like longer notes, we have the chorus, we have the howling, that really allows us to get a break and not feel so fatigued when we're watching it, which is helpful. Okay, story-wise, it looks like the aliens are coming and they're establishing new growth on the planet. It's a beautiful concept. Moonwalk on a rooftop like a roof, I move like that geograph with a zoom shot. Hoorah, huddle up, bring in the whole squad. These places not for you to reenact. First down and you know how we adapt. Touchdown and you know how we impact. Got the throw, got the go, rewind. Yeah, bro, this is like freaking hard to watch. You unleash the beast, call it Wolfgang, 'cause we back. Okay, let's break down that first section of the rap. That was pure chaos, just absolutely nuts. So I love that we have a break. If we didn't have this break, I would have turned off the video by now because it's just too nuts. I like this little masking transition. Just like he's like, oh no, don't shoot me with the flower gun. But we use just random footage, bro. I don't even know what this shot is, but you add some grain, you add some flashes, you just adjust the exposure a little bit. And then obviously our favorite, the directional blur. You're good to go. Flashes in a directional blur and you're freaking set. And then film grain. I love that they use a ton of film grain on this. Moonwalk on a rooftop like a roof, I move like that. I love the flash on the moonshot to moonshot to moonshot. And then similar framing with this medium close-up to medium close-up. It's so good. Oh, I'm in conflict. Look at the progression of the shot. How we take a normal shot and as an editor, we change it to emphasize a moment in the song. So we have this, whoa. This is the first shot. Add some grain to it, invert it, and then invert it back. So we just get the face though. Are you kidding me? Like being able to take a shot and manipulate it and add some progression that changes the shot over time in post-production. Ah! So listen. So sick, bro. So much chaos, it's absolutely nuts, but you can still kind of understand what's happening in the action. We have the door opening right here, they shoot, she stops it, and then sends it back. That's kind of like the basics of the scene. But it works, even though there's that much chaos. She just put the mask down somebody's throat. So she stood super still and said her lines for a very specific reason. If she was moving around a lot, this would be ruined. But obviously we're jump cutting between two different shots, one with the beasts in there and one with the beasts not in there. But we get both of them together because she's standing very still and just using her mouth to say the words, and that's it. But they're just like murdering everybody and adding in beastly Plants.
I move in silence, group like a group of wilders, no choice but to choose the violence. Can't break out, no escape route, there's nowhere to hide. It's close to midnight and the night skies come hunting down.
Bro, how much VFX can they put in this? This is nuts. Thank the Lord that there's slow moments where we can just appreciate the VFX shots. Like, this is a beautiful frame. So yeah, they're just like taking over the planet and making it like primitive again and adding nature back into it. It sort of reminds me of Annihilation, where there's this certain area that aliens come down. The whole area is like lush with just growth and all kinds of stuff. But that growth also kills you. It's very similar to Annihilation, actually. That's crazy. Dude, that transition through the eye, VFX is popping off. More directional blurs. The thing that's really nice about having a little overlay like this is you're actually, oh frick, look what's happening in the story. They're gonna come kill the leader. But you can actually just have this outside part be a green screen, and then when you just shoot normal footage, you can then just put that shot in here. And there you go, you can be shooting footage anywhere and it automatically place that footage from the POV of inside a wolf's mouth. Also, we have some very nicely placed inverts right here, right on this kick, boom, boom. Just two very strategic moments on this nice kick and snare. Just quick, boom, invert. This feels so nice to watch. These filmmakers are masterful. Like, look at this piece of art, bro. This is ridiculous. Ooh, low shutter speed. No, this is, they're too good, guys. I don't know who can top them. Look at this art piece. Again, art piece number 2. This is beyond my pay grade. This is where I'm just like, this, very simple. All you have to do is on your camera, you turn down the shutter speed. So normally you have a 180-degree shutter angle, or if you're shooting at 24 frames a second, you're gonna be at 48. And if you just slow that down, it adds more motion blur and makes things choppier. Slow down that shutter speed, you get really otherworldly. Lots of times they do this for dream sequences. It looks great. This is nuts. Okay, and then this part, bro. What motion art piece can we create to match this sound? And it's an abstract sound. All it is a ba 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 ba. It's very repetitive. It's different than any other part of the song. So what can we do? We just do a simple repeater shot. So we'll just take frames and we will slowly fade them in on every ba 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 ba. And then the finished art piece, like the finished frame, also looks like how the song sounds. You can literally see the repetition right in front of your eyes once it's all done. I'm in full conflict, guys. Oh, frick, they're taking over the whole city. Oh, that match cut from like the weird otherworldly planets dance scene back to the story. Oh, that's so good. All right, they're also doing an incredible job at slowly dripping out the story. Lots of times it's hard to pace out the story. Sometimes you'll like get a huge chunk of story here and then nothing, then a huge chunk of story here and then nothing. Or maybe the story might finish in the bridge and the last chorus is nothing. You'll kind of notice that in a lot of my videos. Like I kind of just skip through the last chorus because lots of times there's nothing new and the story isn't progressing. But we're almost done and the story hasn't finished at all, which I love. That's just great pacing. Like we're at the end of the video right here. And this is the climactic moment. Oh! The reveal! Yeah, bro. This is straight up Annihilation. There's literally a frame that looks just like that. Is the editing too crazy? I think if they went any crazier, it would have been too much, but they kept just enough slow sections to make it feel great. It's too good. It's too good. Thanks for liking and subscribing. If you want to learn to be a pro editor, check out the link in the description. I'd love to teach you. God bless you. Peace.